Hi my loves. Alright, so I don't want to make this video too long, but please guys check the description box, like, share, subscribe, comment if you enjoy any of my content. This channel is going to have a lot of different content on it, but I do want to get more into women empowerment. I got a download today that the collective needed to hear, and then I heard a story today and I was like, oh my god, because I was about to tell a client this story. I really feel that you guys need to hear it. This is my personal story, but there's also information in it that may help you. If you feel like you're clingy, if you feel like you're having problems in relationships, if you're chasing money, if you're chasing... We'll get into the chasing money thing in another video because I don't have time for that one, but if you feel like, like, why don't my relationships work out? I really like this guy. You really fall deep. You really fall fast. It doesn't matter what your sign is. I'm a Pisces. A lot of times Pisces, it kind of happens with us. Not always Pisces, Geminis as well. But anyway, so this is I looked back, and this is actually a good thing to do. I have I write journals. I was looking in my journal for some poetry, and I happened to find some old things about all ex-boyfriends. These ex-boyfriends treated me like shit. I would pay for them. I would do things for them. I would pay for them, give them money, and I literally wrote things like, and I'll probably do a video too on what I wrote, okay? As long as he loves me, I don't even care if I'm poor. I wrote in one. This was in 2013. I laughed at some of the things I wrote, but other things I said, wow, this was me looking at this was another person, me looking on the outside. And you gotta think of the ego too. Like, I'm gonna get into a whole video on ego, but since my awakening, obviously I'm looking at things so much differently. And I really feel like, of course I've upgraded, but I feel like I'm just a totally different person than I was. I was heavier back then. And I was talking about my weight and, he says he doesn't mind my weight. And I would write things like, I was very, very jealous. There's a thin line between envy, jealousy, and like, it's okay to like be protective of your partner, and if someone doesn't make you feel comfortable, that's okay. I had it in my head that that's what the space I was in. Another woman had come around, she had hit on me, and then she had said, oh, he can stay at my house if he needs to. He didn't have a place to stay at the time. It was years ago, guys. Please don't judge. We all go through it, alright? So, yeah. And I'm like, she wants my boyfriend, like, so obviously that, okay. But guys, I was getting upset because we were walking down the street and she was walking by us. I felt threatened by her in some way, and I was calling her fat and things like that. It's not healthy. The things I was doing, and I could see it. And I did write things about how I was trying to better my life, and I did. And I look back, and that is a positive thing, and I look back and I say, well, look at all the growth. And like, I have so much more to do. But the thing is, guys, you can't get too attached. You can't lose yourself. When you're in a relationship with someone, it's two people. You have to be yourself for them, give a little to them, and they have to give a little to you, but at the same time, you can't focus your entire mind on this person. This is what I was doing. If you're not doing that, that's fine. But guys, they're shit bags. I let them treat me like shit because I was so lost inside, daddy issues, the whole nine, but it was more so I just wanted someone to love me, and I would get so attached to these people. I wanted my twin. Back then I didn't know about twins and soulmates. When I say twin, I wanted just that person, that other half of me. And I get it, the need and the want for love is a human thing. But you've got to love yourself first. And let me tell you, once you start to really do that, because like I've talked about it, and I realized I wasn't fully doing it. When I no longer gave a shit about a relationship, that's when I was doing it. Like, yeah, I'd like one. It would be fun. It would be cool. It'd be a nice addition. I still had my things going on. You gotta have your hobbies, your interests, your things that you're doing. You can't focus so much on that. Now, obviously, if you're doing that and you have a boyfriend that's, doing things, in your intuition. That's another thing. I noticed. I would say, I have this feeling about this, I have this feeling about that. Every 2 months later, it happened. Like things, and that's not like a psychic, I'm talking about just natural intuition. If you are having an intuition about something, and especially if you have gifts, okay, which yes, I always did. But back then, I was numbing them. And I was just, all I cared about was like, God, these too many mundane things. But my main focus was taking care of him, being the caretaker, being the person to help him, to love him, not to be a queen, to take care of me first. Am I okay? Am I good? And it's not good to be selfish, but you got to find the balance, the yin and the yang. Everything is not cookies and cream and donuts and, I don't know, lollipops and gumdrops. But, you know, there's a dark and there's a light, and it can be balanced equally. And that's in magic, that's in lots of things. But my whole point here is, don't get yourself so stuck on the need of a relationship, the idea of love. There's actually a song that made me think of this, and if you guys wish to listen to it, I don't care if you like the band or not, please listen to the lyrics. Okay, it's by She Wants Revenge, and there's a part where it's like, he's not into love, he's into the idea of love, of you or something. And if you put yourself too fast to someone, it's not good. Men like the chase, like I said before, guys. And I didn't realize all of this back then. I knew some of it, but there's a lot of schooling you really got to go through. I'm still going through more of it. Honestly, I just don't care. I think I'm kind of done, but we learn our whole lives about lots of things. I would get so wrapped up in relationships, and that's the problem. Like, please, guys, I just want to help. If I can help one person, that's all I just started off lovely. And that was not the smoke from, that was an oil. Yeah, and some shit happened with Kurt. Like, I haven't posted it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm still doing celebrity readings and things like that, and personal readings. But for this week, if you happen to see this today, I'm going to be taking a break. You can still order it, and you can pay for it after or pay for it now. It just might take like a week or two. Probably not two, but just 20% chance in case, okay? Then after that, I'm taking a little break. So get the readings in while you can, and I'll get them done when I can, okay? And when I close it out, I'm going to post it on my community board on Raven Moon Tarot. Besides that, you've got to make the right judgment call. Look within yourself. What is it about yourself that you love? Make sure you have self-love before you get in a relationship. If you are a former drug addict, alcoholic, anything like that, and it's okay. Not a damn person on this earth is perfect. If you have weight issues, anorexia, bulimia, anything, make sure that's handled. Make sure your mental health is handled as well. Make sure you're okay before you do anything. All right? There's so much more I want to go on about this, so this is going to be part one, because this is going to die out soon. Well, let me just finish a little more. Like, just me smoking cigarettes, right? Since my ascension, I want to stop smoking, but it's not easy, of course, right? And that's another thing, but spirit just told me, addictions. When addictions are affecting your love life, sometimes it's the addiction to that person. Okay? Like, I was writing something newer about how my energy doesn't match with another person exactly fully, but like on a spiritual level, it does. And I'm more looking for that now, but it's different. We're all on different levels. Okay, but I realized, wait, my mind goes very fast, yeah. I just wanted to read a message here. I'll timestamp for people that don't want to wait. August 18th, this is today. I don't want to read that one. And polyamory and things like that I want to speak on too, but the few times I got mad, this is very old. The few times I got mad or aggravated at John, this was not my last boyfriend, this is a boyfriend from 2 years ago. Okay? Almost all had to do with Facebook. I don't like his attitude sometimes. I sort of wish his show me something. He'd show me a bit more respect. Like in public. I didn't get mad, but like I said, I know you love me. I love you too, baby. Nothing. So it was like things like that. Like if I said I love you to a guy, and like there was another time where I said I love you to an ex-boyfriend many years ago, and he didn't say anything back. Of course, like, but you can't get so hung up on those things. Where are they? What are they doing? Who are they with? Guys don't like that. Guys like an independent woman that's so busy doing her own thing, she's not worried, and she trusts you. Trust is everything. Once they disrespect your trust, then that's an issue. And it's about maturity too. there'll be more videos, guys. I hope that this helps you. This is just a little bit of my story, and I hope that it helps. And there'll be more. So please comment, share, subscribe. But at least comment and subscribe and like. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all. Bye-bye.